On the menu of this stage 5 of the 2010 Tour de France, 187.5 kilometers of rather flat road between Épernay and Montargis, the riders will come across 3 intermediate sprints and 2 Category 4 climbs. Soon after the start, 3 riders broke from the peloton: Spain's José Iván Gutiérrez of Caisse d'Épargne, Belgium's Jürgen van der Waal of Quick Step, and France's Julien Elfares of Cofidis. The 3 men were 1 minute and 45 seconds ahead when they passed the Orbey-l'Abbaye hill. At that moment, Gutiérrez was first. Soon the gap between the break and the pack increased. The leading riders were 8 minutes clear at one point. The first sprint of the day was won by Gutiérrez, followed by Elfares and van der Waal. The Belgian was the first at the top of the Mécrange hill. The pace of the 3 escapees was fast during the first hour of race, around 41 kilometers per hour, but the peloton's gap started to shrink. Gutiérrez, the reigning Spanish champion, was virtually in yellow for a moment, but it didn't last. The sprinters' teams such as HTC Columbia seemed to have no intention to leave this 5th stage to one of the escapees. After 126 kilometers of race, the leading trio was only 3 minutes clear, and for the second intermediate sprint, Elfares took the lead ahead of van der Waal and Gutiérrez. Little by little, the pack reduced the gap on the breakaway riders as the Lampre squad took commands in order to launch the chase. The beautiful landscapes distracted from a rather quiet race, yet the escapees were able to hope for a final success. 25 kilometers from the finish line, their lead was still around 1 minute 40. But it wasn't meant to be, as expected. The peloton accelerated. At the 10 kilometers to go banner, the gap was less than 1 minute. 7 kilometers from the finish line, Gutiérrez attacked as the gap was only 20 seconds. The Spaniard has worked a lot in this stage. He had to take his chance, but the challenge was too big. Still, he has shown his jersey and proved his value. The sprinters were supposed to take the stage win. The Garmin and Columbia riders were definitely hoping to shine. Ushoft had to pay attention because there were many contacts. The Garmin riders were leading at the last bend, but Tyler Farrer and Alessandro Petacchi got trapped. One man had to take advantage of the situation. Mark Cavendish, with the help of his teammate Mark Renshaw, clinched the victory, his 11th stage win in the Tour de France, the first this year. The Briton can breathe after the pressure he had. After him were Ciolek of Miller and Hagen of Sky, who is third in runs already. Fabian Cancellara will start the 6th stage in yellow.